Mr. Chairman, again for us holding this very important hearing this afternoon. As a former player, it's certainly something that I am interested in, but also, there's so many moms and dads and coaches and players all across the country, that are very interested and probably should be more interested in what they realize. And I think that's the great thing about having this hearing, is to try and get that information out and really discuss a potential very serious problem. Not a potential very serious problem, a very serious problem, period. Sports play a vital role in the development of young men and women. They help build youth, social relationships, and learn to work as a team while keeping them physically active and healthy and having fun. According to the National High School Sports-Related Injury Surveillance Study, participation in high school sports has almost doubled in the last 30 years. This is fantastic news, and I think it is important for us to highlight the benefits of playing sports. However, participation in athletics does carry with it significant risk of injury. Just last week, there was news of a tragic death of a 16-year-old high school football player who died after sustaining a head injury during a game. It's important that everyone, coaches, parents, physicians, and the athletes themselves understand those risks and be able to identify injuries when they occur. Concussions especially have the potential for severe injury, and multiple concussions can cause significant repercussions later in life, as we're going to hear about today. Especially with many recent media reports of high-profile incidents in the NFL, we often associate football with concussions. As I'm well aware, and as Mr. Threet will mention in his testimony, concussions are a risk with playing football, but players in many sports run the risk of sustaining concussion, as we will hear from Ms. Ball in her story about playing soccer. It's imperative for coaches and parents involved in all sports to be aware of the dangers associated with concussions, know how to recognize the signs and symptoms, and what to do if a player suffers a concussion. I look forward to hearing from Dr. Kuchar and Dr. McKee about the research to further the knowledge that we have about concussions, but many questions remain as to the causes and effects of concussions. I'm very interested in hearing from the experts on what is known and where we can go from here. As we will also discuss, there is a wide variety of athletic equipment on the market that claim to use concussion-reducing or concussion-preventing technology. Parents want to keep their children protected, but navigating the many products and claims in the marketplace, especially online, can be overwhelming. It can be easy to read that something offers the best maximum security protection and assume that their child will be safe from injury. That is simply not true. Some products may offer better protection than others, but we need to explore what resources exist to help parents and coaches know what level of safety a product will actually provide. I also do not know how the average parent or coach can be confident that the equipment they purchase genuinely offers a greater safety benefit, or if its advertisement contains misleading or deceptive claims. I hope our witnesses today will be able to help me answer this question. Along with knowing the safety benefits and limitations of sports equipment, parents and coaches need to educate themselves on what to look for in the event that an athlete has a potential concussion. There are a number of different materials available for this purpose. Perhaps the most well-known education effort is the Heads Up initiative, led by the CDC in partnership with dozens of professional organizations and individuals. Individual associations like USA Football also have their own education campaigns for coaches, how to teach proper execution of plays and tackles, so athletes are in as little danger as possible. However, education campaigns must be effective in order to affect change. I'm interested to learn if there's data that shows whether these efforts are reaching a wide enough audience and promoting awareness sufficiently. Mr. Chairman, I know today's hearing will draw attention to this important safety issue. Parents, coaches, and athletes must have the resources available to them to understand the severity of concussions and how to react when one occurs. As I said earlier, the benefits from participating in sports are many, and I hope that the potential for injury does not prevent anyone from playing. Mr. Chairman, again, I thank you for calling this very important hearing and look forward to hearing from our witnesses. I ask your ask unanimous consent that a statement from the Sporting Goods Manufacturers Association and USA Football be